Leo, hi, how are you? It's Lisa, and I'm here having some coffee and throwing in some cards and doing your October's 2021 general reading. It's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you come back in and see me again if you enjoy it. And for you guys that have been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. Let's see. If you like the reading, if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, write me a comment. Love to hear from you. I'm trying out a new spread, so if you like it, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And if I have to look down to remember where the placement is, just give me some, bear with me. All right. And this is for a self-growth and personal development. Here, try something else for now. All right. All right. What can we tell Leo? October 2021. All right. High Priestess. Oops. The Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles, the King of Cups, oops, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, and the Queen of Cups. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, Leo, first thing, start out with your past, your recent past. You got the High Priestess. So it looks to me like you were trying to use a lot of your, like, maybe your intuition, your gut feelings, like something was going on that you needed to use a lot of, well, basically going with your gut in regards to something. Yeah, maybe you're looking for answers, you couldn't really find it, you weren't sure exactly what was going on, so it was like in your subconscious, in your mind, like maybe you knew or you thought you knew, but it wasn't. Like it wasn't clear, whatever it was, but you had to use a lot of your internal, like, messaging your own self to figure out something. So, and that was in the recent past, and now your present you. It's this Knight of Cups energy. Oops. Oops. Oh my goodness. All right. Now this could be, if this is your actual energy, you could be somebody who's, you know, looking for a romance, looking for love. Somebody could be offering this to you too, so it's possible that your baby's looking for a relationship. And now for this is for your highest self. It's like what you're meant to be without baggage. And that's the Ace of Pentacles. And I think this means that you want to be able to grow anything without having any kind of hindrance. Like you could look out and say, hey, I got this. I can grab this and make something out of it. And I think that's what you want for your highest self, without any baggage. But like anybody else, there's baggage. There's always baggage. But that would be your highest self. Just to be able to grab something that's offered to you from God, Spirit, Universe, and just be able to grab it and make something out of it. But what I have actually that's blocking your potential is this Queen of Swords energy. Now this could be, again, if it was a person, it could be male or female, that doesn't matter. This is somebody who is very, I don't want to say cold, very firm, very, you know, they're fair, they're firm, but they're almost aloof. They don't really mess with, you know, the warm and fluffy of things. This could actually be another aspect of you, though, too. So is it possible that what's blocking you is your potential is being too much, like, see, she uses this sword, and she will cut through the bull of anything. She doesn't take it, she's, you know, whatever. And I'm wondering, is this making it too hard for you to be able to grow things or build things because you are trying to be so stern? It's like, because the queen, she's very stern. Not that she's not fair. I mean, she's, she is, but she's very, very stern. She's analytical. She's smart as a whip. And again, male or female, because this could be the aspect of you, or this could be somebody that is like this around you, that is kind of holding you back somehow. So maybe as we continue, maybe we'll be able to figure it out. And we have, on this one, this is like your family patterns. This is like lessons learned from your upbringing. And this lesson is kind of cool because it's the 9 of coins. And I think, if you go back to, when you were being raised and how you were brought up, I feel like somebody was, basically, and this teaching you, when you work hard, you get to use the fruits of your labor. You get to enjoy what you've put time and energy into. So it's not only, that's not like a lesson. That's an awesome lesson, right? So you get to know that you can put energy and hard work into something, and then you can enjoy the results of that. Now, over here on your personal issues, which is like how you handle things as far as your insecurities and your coping mechanisms. And this is like this King of Cups energy. Now this, to me, is, maybe the way you cope with things is how you can control your emotions and, not overreact and not go too far one way or the other. Being very strong, being very engaged, but also sometimes feeling a little bit afraid to express yourself because you're afraid of what their reaction's going to be. Like, you want to make sure that you aren't giving too much of your feelings about a person without knowing what their feelings are towards you. Like, you're afraid of getting hurt, I guess. And then I'm looking at this and I'm like, or is this somebody that you lean on to help you cope? I guess it could go either way. Is this like somebody that you lean on to cope with, or is that how you are to cope with things? Okay. So now if we go to, I'm going to clarify, so maybe we could come up with things. Because the weird thing is I'm looking at this like Knight of Cups and this King of Cups, and it's almost like he's looking right at him. So that's why it makes me feel like this might be somebody that you actually use to help you get through things. Not use as in a bad way, but somebody that you're used to them being there for you. And then we have for your, which one was it? Okay. Oh, okay. Your consciousness. Okay, you're right. What's in your mind? What's like presently in your mind is this Two of Pentacles. Now, Two of Pentacles, you're juggling something, all right? You're trying to make more than one thing work, apparently. So it's either, it could be your job, it could be your family, it could be what you're involved in, and that's like always forefront in your mind. And and you're hoping that you're doing it well, and everything's gonna work out. But what do you really want to do? I got the 10 of Wands. And the way it feels to me is what you really want to do is put down these burdens. Like, you're carrying something on your shoulders a lot. And that's what I'm thinking with this juggling dude. this is a lot, all right? Because it might not just be these two pentacles. Like, you have things going on. You have family, you have job, you have all kinds of things in your life, and I think you want to put some things down. It might be a little bit too much. And that's what's making me wonder, like, what this relationship is between the Knight and the King. Because if I had to home in on it, I was wondering if it's like maybe a parent and an older child, or it could be siblings. I mean, people have different age ranges. I mean, it could actually even be a relationship if you got like one of those what do you call it? Like the spring winter relationship. You know what I mean? An older person and a younger person, and that could happen too. But that's what I'm feeling like. You have all this that you're juggling, but you want to put these burdens down, and the burden came out right underneath this King of Cups, and I feel like that is where you would go to help put your burdens down. Yeah. And now you have the lessons that are going to be learned, or that the Spirit wants you to learn. The lessons is to take a minute and think on things. Like, take this little light and shine light on something. As maybe it's not like something that you have to... It's not like something that's hiding from you. Just something that maybe you need to home in on something. And that's weird because it came up right next to the High Priestess. Home in on something so you know how to handle something. Like how it will affect you if you can really put a light on it. And go within and be able to think about it. Meditate on it. And see where else... how else it could be, or how else it could feel. And the advice from Spirit is the Queen of Cups. And that makes me feel like you need to take time to take care of yourself. Make sure any kind of, nurturing or taking care of other people that you would do, you also have to do it for yourself. And she actually, it's weird because all these other people holding these cups, like even the King, she's got a little lid on her cup. And it's almost like she won't let them out. Like, I used to think that the Queen of Cups was just like always very emotional and hard on her sleeve, and that's not the case. She's very controlled with her emotions. So even better than King Dude. So I think the advice for you from Spirit is not only take care of yourself and make sure you're that you are first and foremost in your head. Take care of everybody else. That's great, but you need to be taken care of too. And then also, don't let your emotions overflow, so they get away from you. You have a lot of cups here. Interesting. All right. I'm going to clarify some stuff. All right. What can we find out about? I'm going to find out about the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. I'm curious about that. Because, you got the Knight, the King, and the Queen. Alright. The Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. That, to me, tells me that there is something that's going to move pretty fast in this situation where you are going to feel like you can handle things on your own. With, passion and charisma and energy and being strength, and you can do it if you put that effort into it, that you could be able to move, through your situations on your own without having to lean on somebody. But then again, if it's, somebody that wants to help you, I mean, it's always nice to have a shoulder to lean on, right? What about this Two of Pentacles? What can we find out about Two of Pentacles? All right, so we have the Lovers and the Five of Wands. Okay, well, it's a matter of making a choice. You have to be able to make a choice between what things you're going to put down. Because you have the five of Wands, and now this is like chaos. This is where, you know, you keep trying to get over something, get pushed past something, and it keeps coming back at you. So it's almost like people are pushing you back, but I don't think it's people, it's you. It's actually you. That you don't want to drop anything. You don't want to drop any responsibility. You don't want to drop any things that you feel like it's up to you to do. But you have to make a decision on what are you going to put down, because you never... For you to be able to give yourself a break from all these burdens is you have to make a choice on what you're going to share. Like delegate. Like I feel like you need to delegate something. King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Alright, yeah, so if you delegate certain responsibilities so you don't have to keep juggling so much, I feel like you're going to get stability in your home, in, you know, your life in general. And you might be able to have more of a stable, grounded aspect of yourself. And you won't feel, you know, like overdone. What about this Hermit? What can you tell me about the Hermit? The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. Interesting. Wow, that's awesome. Alright. That's the two tens. And it's weird because they're both, like this is a beginning, this is an ending. So I think what you're having to put your introspection? I don't know. What you have to put your focus on is making these changes so you can put down some of those burdens, and that will end that situation where you have to do all this juggling, and you can have a new start, and maybe have more time for yourself, more time for your family, more time that's more for you, like Queen of Cups energy. You need to take care of you. I feel like you might like leave yourself out because you feel like, you know, and yeah, if you have family, they're important. But you have to make sure that you are too. Like you have to remember you know? Let's see, what can I do? Should we do the High Priestess just for shits and giggles? Let's see. What can you tell me about the High Priestess? Yep, Death card. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Alright. We know death is a change, transformation. Oops. Like a caterpillar going from a butterfly. And the Nine of Pentacles. But I feel like you are still you still have what you've learned. And that's good, because that's what makes you who you are and how you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. So it's still there. But you're going to change something to make things flow better for you. And that's why the change. Alright, that makes sense to me. Alright, let's see. Alright, Leah, let's see what else we can find out. Got some Soul's Journey cards. Health and fear. Interesting. Alright, with the health, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Yeah. Nurture you. And fear is, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. That makes sense too. You love your family. You love the people you're around that you're always nurturing and taking care of. But you're testing the resolve that you can take care of you and them in maybe equal portions. I think that, yeah, okay. That makes sense. I like this. I like this for you, Leo. This is awesome. Take care of you. Alright? I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did like it, if you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment, let me know how you thought about the, whatever it is. I forgot what it is. You know what I mean? What you thought about the reading and the layout of it, okay? And I will be seeing you next month, all right? Take care now.